Hi, Buttercup. Being good? No way. Alright, MrT's habitat here. So, got a bunch of these solar lights around it, so it lights it up at night. So here we have MrT's habitat. These Rubbermaids are really bad at warping, especially in the summer sun, so I had to put these hold downs to keep it from bowing up. I doubt rain would have got in there, but it was getting pretty bad. So anyways, that's the only reason why those are there. Do this. It's all overkill. I probably don't need half this stuff, but at any rate. So here's his habitat. Vivarium 300X2 works really good. And then a thermostat with a probe that actually goes to the heater pad and a timer for his day and night lights. So anyways, let me go ahead and move this up so I can open this up and show you. So there we go. There's Mr. T. Staying nice and warm on let's get a little cooler. It's probably 52 today. So at any rate, let me get this out of the way here so we can get a better look. This, man, I'll tell you what, this system works really good. With this much insulation, this is all 1.5 inches. I hardly have to do, it hardly turns on. I mean, comes on and off. That's where that Vivarium and the thermostat come in. So anyways, that's a temperature probe that goes to it transmits to a receiver in our bedroom. So, and it has an alarm, so if it ever lose electricity, I'll know if it gets too cold for them. But seems to really like it. Lots of room for them in there. I always have water for him. I was kind of concerned about the height of it at first, but he has no problem getting in there. No problem at all. All this is module. I can take any of this and change it up at any time. I can add chain, take away chain, do whatever I want. These bars come out. They're just held in by these pins. If I ever need to clean it out, for whatever reason, he doesn't poop in here. He may pee, I don't know, but he does not poop. I have not for, I don't know, he's probably been in here a good almost a month maybe, and not a problem, not a single poop. So I don't know. He's a special one, I guess. So anyways, bumpers all the way around, and he doesn't ever. I might end up having to add some to the top to that if he gets bigger, which he will, but works pretty good. This is actually, you can see the holes in that. That's actually a temperature probe for the, I got dual zones. So this side always runs about, I don't know, maybe 8-10 degrees cooler. So he can always move around if he needs to get cool. He's probably due for a soaking. It's been a day. Usually a day or two will let him get in the tub, get wet. But that is a 42-inch UVB light, fluorescent. Let's see here. How hot is? No, that's not too bad. So that's 100 watt. Oh, sorry, 150. Did I have it this end? And this guy's the big guy. I guess I do. That's a big old I think it's a 250. It's massive. So it definitely keeps them warm. Then that heat pad. I know Kane says to keep stuff off it. Every time I clear it off, he just puts it back on. So I don't know. I'm sure everybody's gonna go boo-hoo on that, but I haven't had any problems. I've had Canes forever, and I've had beds on them. I've probably done everything you shouldn't, but works out. Never had a problem. Plus, it's thermostat. Not only does it have the protection built in, but I also have a probe. I don't know if you can see that right there. So that probe, it goes up there to this. So it's kind of got dual protection, honestly. But Coming out, buddy. And this is actually freezer door for a walk-in freezer. So it's thick and it holds up really well with the really cold stuff. So anyways, letting all his heat out. I better call it. But anyways, it's all module. Everything I have in here, I've got all these different setups so that you can change it up if needed. All these T-nuts that are in the back of all these bumpers. So it can expand and grow as he does. Oh, here he comes. He had no problem learning how to get in and out. No time at all. See? In and out. So, whoop. Better get this before he tears it up. So anyways, that's it. Really seems to work really good. He seems to really enjoy it. So it's been cooler lately, so he's been spending a lot more time inside, but he's a social little guy, I'll tell you that. If you come out, he'll hang out with you every time. Oh, Mr. T. Good guy. So anyways, that's it. Put this back in here. Yeah, Mr. T. And in we go. And it is a tight seal. I put this, I purposefully did it so the, you know, I don't know if these doors are going to sag. It's a pretty good design that they did, but I went ahead and did it so that there's a little bit of gap in here so that I can use this door seal. So it seals really well. Once I put this in, even at night, you know, it still turns on and off. It doesn't stay on all the time because it actually retains the heat that well. So, yeah, I think it works out pretty good. So anyways, I'm still organizing the electrical on this, so it's not, I need to make a little bit bigger in the middle here so I can mount this because of these outlets here, electrical cords. So that's it. Shut it up. Call it good. So, and it is sealed. I mean, I can take this bedding out, which is a, I don't know, it's probably 60-70% cypress mulch, and then maybe another, you know, what did I say, 70%, whatever, 30% coconut core. And he really likes it. I'll wet it down every now and then, get him a little bit humidity, but I make sure one of those lamps is actually pointed on the water bowl, so it kind of helps, you know, keep the humidity up for him. But we give them baths, we soak them, I don't know, every 2-3 days or so. So that's it. Mr. T's home. It's up pretty good. Poured that cement slab for it. I don't know what else. So everything's aluminum or stainless steel. So we're not going to have any corrosion issues here. But that's the back. That's actually supporting those shelves. And I mean, these overlapped and everything, but I still went ahead and put a silicone and sealed it just to make sure. Pretty much covers it. Oh, and then there's I inserted a piece of stainless steel because I didn't want to use aluminum. I want a little tougher than that, so I went stainless, and it's actually, it's like 3/8 thick. It's pretty thick, and I drilled it and tapped it so that, and then it's glued on the inside of this door, so I can take this off if I ever need to replace these, and that bar won't go anywhere. It'll actually thread in and out. So these aren't, they're actually 1/4 inch 20 machine screws. So, you know, it'll last forever. That's an aluminum bar. I needed that too because it needs to be flexible to go all over that. And I went ahead and, even though I insulated this, I also stuffed them, pumped them full of the liquid foam. So you can see where it kind of bullets it out there. But anyways, that's it. Plus, what'll be nice, I think I'm going to go ahead and put a little awning on this. Keep the direct rain from coming in. I don't think it'll make that big of a deal, but that's about it. I mean, I guess I could have opened it up from the front, but these doors all open up, so. Anyways, give you some ideas. Where's Mr. T? Oh, you found the sunshine, didn't you, bud? Yep. Soaking up that sun, Mr. T. Good day to soak up the sun, buddy. So, that's it. Oh, that's everywhere. We haven't had any problems. I've read about the small pebbles. I've watched him for days, and he's not interested in any of it. So he doesn't eat it. I am aware of that. But I haven't had any problems. So everything seems to work out pretty good with this setup. So we'll see as he grows. May have to expand. I've got a whole nother backyard that I can open up. So as he gets bigger, I definitely have the possibility of making a bigger yard for him. But that's it.